Hey guys, it's James from Gigapress.net. If you've been thinking, how do I move my WordPress site to a new host without messing everything up, then this is the right video for you. Moving your WordPress site to a new host is easier than you think. By using the right tools, you should be able to transfer all of your content safely and efficiently. So let's get straight to it. Step 1. Create a copy of your site. Think of it as packing all your belongings before moving to a new house. I'm sure you wouldn't leave anything behind, right? So, for this tutorial, we'll be using the Duplicator plugin. I think this is one of the best migration solutions as it's simple yet powerful. And as you can see here, this plugin has many positive reviews and high ratings from happy users. In addition to its migration features, Duplicator allows users to duplicate and back up sites. So, before we start, I recommend creating a backup of your site, just in case something goes wrong. If you want to learn more on how to back up your WordPress site, check the link in the description below. Once you've installed and activated Duplicator, you'll need to create a copy of your site. This will involve downloading a zip file containing your site's content. So, let's start by clicking on the Create New button on the top right. And this will take you to a step-by-step setup for making a copy of your site. First, you'll need to give this file a name. Once done, click on the Next button. Then the tool will run a quick scan. When it's ready, you can click on the Build button at the bottom of the page. Now, Duplicator will create your package. The process may take a few minutes, depending on the size of your site. Once it's ready, you'll be shown a few options for downloading the package to your computer. This will download both the installer, which you'll be using to move your site to your new host, and the archive, which includes your site's files and database. Once done, your package will be downloaded as a zip file, while the installer will appear as installer.php. Now your website is ready for the big move. Let's proceed to Step 2. Create a new database. Here, you'll need to prepare the new hosting account for the installation of your site. Now, if you haven't chosen a new hosting provider yet, you'll need to do so at this stage. As an option, we offer our very own web hosting platform at Gigapress. Gigapress is built specifically for WordPress, offering standard Cloudflare security, fast loading speeds to keep your site running smoothly, easy WordPress setup for beginners, and development help should you need it. We also offer free website migration services if you'd like us to handle this process for you. You can check our hosting out at gigapress.net/webhosting or click the link in the description. But if your hosting provider doesn't offer free migrations, or you want to do the transfer on your own, let's continue the process. Once you've signed up and logged into your hosting account, head over to the Control Panel, or cPanel, where we'll start setting everything up for the migration. Locate the Databases section, then select Database Wizard. Now you're going to need to enter a name for your new database. Then you'll also be asked to create a user account. In this case, I recommend you make a note of your password and username, as you'll need them later. Once the setup is complete, you'll need to add a new domain name to your server. Go back to the Tools section, then click on Domain, and Create a new domain. Your domain name will then be automatically added to your new hosting account. However, this process will be slightly different depending on your hosting providers. Therefore, you may need to seek some assistance from your host. Step 3. Upload your site to the new web host. Now you're ready to upload your content to the new host. If you're using cPanel, find the File section and open File Manager. Then, click on the folder labeled with your domain name. Click on the Upload button. Then, select the zip file and the installer.php file that you downloaded earlier. Once both files have been uploaded, open your browser and type your domain in the search bar, adding /installer.php to the URL, and this will load the Duplicator installer. Accept the terms and conditions and click on Next. You'll then enter the database information that you created earlier, including your username and password. When you're ready, click on Test Database. The installer will then run a quick test and ask you to update your data. If you don't need to change anything, you can go ahead and click on the Next button. Duplicator will now complete the upload process. Once Duplicator has completed the transfer, it will ask you to test your site. If you select the Admin Login button, you'll be taken to your WordPress dashboard. Here, you'll see a confirmation that your installer files have been removed. When you're ready, you can move on to the final step. Step 4. Change your DNS settings to point to the new host. Think of DNS as the traffic controller for your domain name, telling it where your website lives. Right now, your domain is still pointing to your old host, but we're about to fix that. First, you'll need to find your new host's name servers. This information is normally available in your hosting account and may look something like this: ns1.yournewhost.com. Then, log into your domain registrar account. You should see an option to change your name servers. All you have to do is enter the name servers of your new host. The process may be a little different, so you may need to contact your domain registrar for help. And that's it. You've successfully moved your WordPress site to a new host. But before you go live, remember to test your site. Check if everything is working properly: your pages, plugins, and images. So that's the simple steps on how to move your WordPress site to a new host. Again, if you want a seamless transition or a headache-free website migration, consider Gigapress Web Hosting. For more WordPress tutorials, our free WordPress Masterclass, and fast and reliable web hosting, visit gigapress.net. Thank you, and see you next time.